Peace, peace. Hope everybody's good. Um, I'm gonna name this video "Dreams." But seriously though, I had a dream the other night. Um, and it was kind of like what I spoke about before. So it was in the dream. It was un. Let me make sure I get this thing. It was unmanned planes in the dream. They were falling out of the sky, and I was in an open field. I was in like a, I was in an open field. Um, it was like me and a few other people, and we were like watching the plane fall. Right? It was like a few. They didn't fall like at the same time. It was like different. It was like a different moments they were like falling. Like one would fall, and then 5 minutes later you see another one come in, like it would fall. And then we were contemplating what we were gonna do. It was like a bunch. I don't know why it was like a bunch of us, but I didn't recognize none of the people in the dream. So then what I did was, um, I was gauging and looking how the planes were coming down, and tried to not be in that vicinity or in that area. So I would like move, of course, to avoid the plane, um, any debris or any explosion or anything like that hitting me. But like I said, these planes were unmanned, so it was most likely AI that was flying these planes. And these going back to that chemtrail planes that I was talking to y'all about, the ones that bring chemicals into the air to cover whatever they're trying to cover. I think it's part of the sun for these reptilians, vampire creatures, right? That's here, aliens, right? Because I don't know what this thing is anymore. The human side of it. Spiritually, I think I have an understanding of what's going on, but the human side of it, I can only see it as there being vampires or reptilians or some type of aliens that cannot take the frequency of the sun. Okay, that's the human aspect of it. As far as me thinking of it in a logical, scientific way. Spiritually, they are they are lower vibrational, lower frequency entities, evil, wicked, whatever you want to call it. Right? That's the spiritual aspect of it. But they are in the religious aspect of it. They're called fallen angels, which fallen angels are now determined as demons, tormented souls, which is like people that are like bad, like people that were like serial killers and all that, like murderers, people that like to steal, people that like to kill, people that like to cause problems, tormented souls, i.e., demons. That's the religious aspect of it. All right. I remember in the Bible they said that whenever the Creator would send, he would send messengers. They had the ability to shapeshift into men or into women, right? So I think the term is hermaphrodite when somebody's born with both sexes. So you could think of like say a demon or a fallen angel in that aspect where they identify with both genders, right? Because they can switch into either or, right? Um, that's why you have so much confusion here. Because if you have entities like this walking the plane, walking the planet, right, amongst human beings, right, who are still lost in the sauce of what's going on, logically, spiritually, mentally, right, scientifically, right, religiously, all the lees, right, all the lees you could think about, right, to confuse man. Like I said, always chasing your tail, always constant confusion, no idea what's going on. Right, so they're shapeshifters. Right. Then I thought about the movie. I don't know why it came to me. I thought about the movie John Carter. You remember the movie? Um, his nemesis or his enemy were the deities they call Therns. They had these little amulets that they could use, and they can teleport themselves from planet to planet. Right. But when I think he encountered one in a cave when I think he was trying to escape the natives. and he ended up accidentally grabbing an amulet, and then he laid down, and he was like he was asleep. But when he got sent back, he went to Mars. When he got sent back to Earth, he had been laying there for like, I don't know, maybe like years, but his body was still intact. He was just a little bit stiff, his muscles and everything had to slowly come back to him. But he had been there for years apparently. It seems like a few days in Mars, but what was a few days in Mars was like years on Earth. And the joint is crazy. It's sci-fi stuff, man. Entertaining. So in a sense, it was like he was dreaming. Now the definition of dream for that I looked up, it says it is a series of thoughts, images, and sensations occurring in the mind of someone while they're asleep. Now, doesn't images, thoughts, sensations occur in the mind of someone while they're awake? It does. Think about that. And it is also defined as an inspiration or an ideal. The famous "I have a dream" speech. Right? There's an example. Okay, I thought my recording had stopped. So I want you to listen to the line of this movie. So I'm not going to show it because they're probably going to take some copyright foolishness. But the Thurn, i.e. the deity, whatever you want to call him, right? Whether religiously, scientifically, spiritually, whatever, right? He's a deity that they manipulate societies, they manipulate human beings, they manipulate the things that's going on around us. And in the beginning of the conversation, he told John Carter he does not exist. Right? He told him he does not exist. Like the Matrix, they can be everyone and anyone. They can be everybody or nobody.
So what is your cause? We have none. We're not haunted by mortality, as you are. We are eternal. I don't understand. The wedding, this little straw. Why not just kill me, kill Deja? History will follow the course we have set, Deathman. And we've chosen Southdown to rule next. The ninth ray must remain in the hands of mindless brutes we can control. And the infamy of Deja Thoris' wedded death will seal his reign. We've been playing these games since before the birth of this planet, and will continue to do so long after the death of yours. We don't cause the destruction of the world, Captain Carter. We simply manage it. Feed off it, if you like. On every host planet, it always plays out exactly the same way. Populations rise, societies divide, wars spread.
Message.
The neglected planet slowly fades.
And this was a Disney movie. It didn't do very well in the box office and all that, but a lot of these movies that quote unquote don't do good become cult classics and all that. But these movies are telling you exactly what's going on. They're giving you the breadcrumbs. They're spoon feeding you like what is really happening. It's scary. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is. If listen, get fear out of your mind. Okay? Try your best not to be fearful anymore, because y'all gonna see a lot more things that's gonna scare you. All right? Try and get the fear out of your mind. Matter of fact, start practicing watching scary movies just to build your tolerance up, because you haven't seen scary yet. Okay? when you see these people for what they really are, what they've been really doing on this planet, you might have a heart attack and die. Okay? So build your tolerance up. Get rid of fear. Because soon you're going to see these people for what they really are. All right? All right. Peace. Prepare yourselves, man. It's not going to be no joke. It's not going to be a movie. It's going to be real life. You're gonna see the true wickedness that's been going on this planet, the true manipulation that's been going on this planet. All right. Dream. Don't sleep on it, man. Where's my glasses? They live, man. They live.